Okay, there is a small bug where I take a shower. Hey guys, today is day 8 and week 2 of me working on my game. And last week was great. There's already a video which I've uploaded. Please go check that out. And this week, last week there were few things which were still pending, and we did not work on it. But we're gonna complete that this week. So today we are working on. Let's okay. We have not moved the tickets. Okay, so let's work on the playground today. Pathfinder, enemy AI, enemy projectile, and player attack. Camera is. I mean, the camera what we have is good, but let's focus on this last. So today's aim is to finish all these things. Uh, I'm sure we can finish this, but let's see by EOD what happens. So let's start with the development. So we started the day with bugs, where the enemy was able to attack the player, but the player was not able to do anything. So we need to fix this. After fixing the bug, it was time for us to add some guns to the car. It was time to introduce another bug. So right now the gun is pointing to the opposite direction of your mouse pointer. We gotta fix that. And here we go with another bug where the bullets were not even spawning properly. Hey guys, so we are done for today, and this is the result so far. So we have added platforms over here, a small playground for my car to go on top. We have added 3 enemy AI, and the blue surface that you see, that is the nev mesh surface. So that is needed for the AI to move. So, and we have also added a gun to the player's car. Plus, there is a radius for each enemy. So, this enemy AI, if I come inside this radius, then the enemy will start attacking me. And there were bugs you would have seen in my previous clips, right? We were trying to fix that. We fixed the camera angle also, and right now this is how the final output of the day looks like, right? So I have 3 enemies that are chasing me. Currently I don't take any damage. I'm yet to work on the health system, right? So they will just chase me and they will start attacking, and I can also attack them. So if you see, I can also shoot bullets. I have to work on the car movement. It's still not as expected, right? So I'm killing them, right? Done. Hey guys, day 9 and week 2 of my game development journey. So yesterday we have finished the car movement, enemy movement, player attack, enemy attack. So today we are gonna work on enemy spawner. So at random places we will spawn enemies. We need to add another car. We need to add a different variant of cars, health bar, and a bit of enhancement. And then we will touch upon the bigger stuff. So these all are bigger stuff. A GitHub I have to set up today. So level system, upgrade system, polishing the car mechanics. These are bigger systems. So that will probably take it up by tonight or by tomorrow. So we implemented enemy spawner. Now the enemy spawns at the random location, but they don't move. So that's a bug. And the second bug is they don't take damage at all. So there's something wrong with the code. We gotta fix that. Hey guys, so today is the 10th day of game development. Yesterday I worked till 4 p.m. and then I was working on some other stuff. So yesterday's progress was this. So we have implemented the enemy spawner at random places. If you see, one got spawned here, one more here, right? So there is some distance, like the player, there's some radius. In that radius, the enemy spawns automatically, and as soon as you kill the enemy, a next enemy spawns. And there is a small bug in that I have to fix, where I kill the enemy, right? So now you need to shoot two bullets to kill an enemy, right? But the new enemies are not getting spawned, so I have to work on that. It's small bug. We can fix it in small amount of time. So I fixed the bug where the enemy is spawning now, right after I kill an enemy. But I had a great observation while doing that. So if you see, there is an enemy which is spawned outside the map area, right? That should not happen. So I made a note of it when I'm building the real game. This is just a prototype, so I'm okay with that. But when we are actually building the game, we need to take care of this. So right now, if you can see, the slider is visible on top of enemy's head, but the slider does not work. We were just wanted to fix the UI first. Now it's fixed. Now we got to work on the health bar, where after each bullet the slider reduces the health. Now we have fixed the slider. So right now, after each bullet, the slider shows the real health of the enemy. So the enemy's health is 100 and the bullet's damage is 50. So after each bullet, the slider becomes comes at 50%, and then the enemy dies. So we can now change the health of the enemy depending on what we are looking for. But right now, it's working great. Now we have added health bar for player as well on the top left corner. Now enemy also has a health bar, player also has a health bar. Enemies can shoot, player can also shoot. And when the enemy shoot, I take damage, and the health slider, if you see, it's reducing, and then I die. I've not added any death screen now. I'm just trying to see if everything is working fine, and right now everything is working fine. I've encountered a bug, a unique bug, which I encountered while play testing the game. So I see, whenever I take a sharp turn, the bullet which I shoot from the gun, it hits me. I think there was some collider issue, where the collider was where the bullets were colliding with the car's collision, and hence it was destroying the car itself. So we identified it and we fixed it. So today's progress, I'm like, it's a good progress. So today we solved the bug where the enemy was not getting spawned right after killing it. So we have enemy spawns now even after you killing the enemy. We also have a health bar on top of enemies. We also have a health bar for player over here, top left. And when you shoot at enemy, the health bar of the enemy also reduces. Right, so that is there, and we have fixed couple of bugs. Now you'll see unlimited enemies spawning. Plus, we also have our health. So let's say if the enemy kills us, right, attacks us, the health will decrease. We can improvise the UI later, but and then I die. Right, so this is the progress so far. I've also worked on the abandoned cars, the cars which you see apart from the player's car, like tractor over here. So I've just started working on one of the mechanics for those car as well. Not completely finished. I have to work on that. But today, yeah, there were a lot of bugs. There were a lot of issues which I ran into, and we spent a lot of time debugging and fixing problems. But so far, yes, it is good. And yeah, I'll continue my work tomorrow. So the next 2 days, I was trying to implement the game mechanics for the abandoned car. It is related to physics, where I was doing some research on how physics works, what are the multiple types of joints, what are the drawbacks, what are the benefits of me using multiple types of joints. It took me some time to research, to understand, to go through multiple documentation plus ChatGPT explaining me the stuff, and I've spent most of the time just reading rather than implementing anything. And that was a these 2 days were very great. I mean, I I did not learn completely about physics, but I understood what is required for the prototype to go live. So I was working on it, and yeah, I love the World of Warcraft music which is playing in the background. I always listen to that music while doing my stuff. It helps me to focus, and the music is great. Do let me know if you guys love watching me only working with the background music, no commentary, just the music that you're listening to right now, and my keyboard ASMR. If you guys wanna watch those videos, let me know. I will definitely upload those kind of videos too, which will be 5-10 minutes length. And yeah, I mean, like, I love listening to music, so let me know what you guys think about.